Liverpool boss Jurgen Klopp's telling reaction as Naby Keita goes off injured versus Brighton. There was mutual delight around Anfield when Naby Keita was declared fit enough to start Saturday afternoon's clash with Brighton after being stretchered off in last week's 5-0 win over Manchester United, but the Guinea international barely lasted 20 minutes as he was forced off through injury, much to the dismay of Jurgen Klopp. Keita has had a rough ride with his fitness ever since his £54 million switch from RB Leipzig in 2017, but the dynamic, all-action midfielder has finally been starting to put together some rhythm this season. He scored a thunderous volley earlier in the campaign in the 3-0 win over Crystal Palace at Anfield. The goal was then almost bettered recently as the Reds won 3-2 in the Champions League at Atletico Madrid. Keita continued his hot streak and was at the top of his game last Sunday at Old Trafford as he netted the opener before later assisting Mohamed Salah for his first of 3 goals. But his afternoon was ended early when Paul Pogba crashed into the top of his shin following a two-footed lunge before the Frenchman received his marching orders from Anthony Taylor. Justin, Dortmund chief confirms Liverpool's Jude Bellingham interest and rates chances of transfer despite being stretchered off. Keita returned to training later this week before keeping his place in the starting side after sitting out the midweek Carabao Cup win at Preston. However, his afternoon did not last long as he went to ground clutching his right leg in the first half after just 15 minutes of play. Liverpool's physio team then indicated that he had to come off, much to the fury of his manager. According to the Liverpool Echo, Klopp was spotted shaking his head his frustration that Keita had picked up yet another injury. Don't miss Man United icon Sir Alex Ferguson personally intervenes on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer sacking Antonio Conte, happy to manage 9 Man United stars as Italian says yeses to job. Dortmund chief confirms Liverpool's Jude Bellingham interest and rates chances of transfer. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain replaced him in the middle of the park and did not take long to make an impact. The England international set up the Reds' second goal for Sadio Mane, who was back in for Diogo Jota despite his goal at Old Trafford last weekend. Liverpool are now down to bare bones in midfield after James Milner was also forced off with a hamstring problem at Old Trafford. There is now hope that Fabinho and Thiago Alcantara can return to the fold soon. Follow our new Daily Express Sport Instagram page here. With Fabinho, it doesn't look too good. It's a bit more complicated, but not too complicated, but complicated enough to keep him out, Klopp said on Friday. I'll still wait for the last news, but he was not in team training yet, which is never a good sign.